What are some lesser known secondary uses for an every? Cornstarch is a good blood coagulant if you need to stop bleeding. I saved my pet tarantula with cornstarch like this before. Her abdomen split after falling on tile and the cornstarch stopped her from bleeding out. Several months later and she's doing great after that almost fatal fall. I'm trying to imagine a spider staying still enough for you to apply cornstarch to it. That's amazing. Any kind of cooking oil will easily get pine sap off of your hands. Just use it like soap. Would this work for windshields? Yes. Cooking oil immediately removes windshields from off of your hands. Just use it like soap. Will it also remove the windshield from my soap? No, and I'm offended you would ask. Can it wash off the offense though? Vagisil for chafing. It's antibacterial, lubricating, and an anesthetic. I learned that in the army. And sponsor an ASCA team. As a mechanic, a flathead screwdriver is a pry bar, package opener, square head, Robertson, screwdriver, hose pick, a punch, test lead, electrical bridge, scraper, chisel, and least importantly, a flathead screwdriver. Add salt to your hand wash to get gasoline smell off. I've always done salt and vinegar to get the gas smell off. But if you're working on a car, salt and vinegar will remind you of every cut on your hands. Then add alcohol, soon you will be wishing it was just salt and vinegar. Use Fed wrap instead of sports tape. It's basically the same thing, but much less expensive. Great stuff. And baling twine can be used to fix anything. I carry a garlic press in my purse, so that when I'm out at a restaurant I can make a small amount of baby food out of any steamed vegetable. Mind blown, I have twin infants, this will come in handy. Twinfants. My brain does this with terrifying frequency. So I used a blue sponge plunge. Turn left at the Red Cross building, redosting, etc. My coworker also does this, and last week she said a snake cake, a snake. Wait a minute. Vinegar is amazing. It can be used as a cheap household cleaner, refresh the coffee maker, and it can cure foot fungus and jock itch. Vinegar also works as a stain remover for clothes and carpet, and a deodorizer, and is safe for pets to accidentally ingest. It also works as a no-chew spray. Any particular Macup remover wipes are really good at getting bike chain grease off your hands. Also mixing some sugar with some fairy liquid. The sugar coffee grounds are quite versatile. Among other things, you can use them for a soil additive to improve the pH balance for plants. Place them in a refrigerator to neutralize odors. Scour pots and pans. De-icing your steps and driveway. An ant repellent. An exfoliating scrub for your skin. Ground coffee powder is amazing at neutralizing vomit smell on carpets or fabrics. I was once in an international flight that would last 9 hours, and on hour 3 a child threw up on the aisle. The WD-40 removes old adhesives from anything without damage or staining or discoloration. A smaller can of WD-40 can be used on a normal sized can of WD-40 when its lid is stuck. I wrap those thick rubber bands, you know the ones that come around broccoli crowns, around tight jar lids to make them grippy and easy to undo. Blue Dawn dish soap works really well on clothing stains, especially grease and oil stains. Also many stains are set by drying, not grease and oil stains. Dawn dish soap is the best stain remover ever. Name brand Dawn is worth every penny. Dawn dish soap is the only product I was told to buy by a specific brand in culinary school. Condensed milk for those with chronic vomiting. Not only is it great for cooking, but I had a pharmacist tell me about adding some water till it is the consistency of thick soup. Get the person to sip small amounts of it slowly. It helps line the esophagus to reduce vomiting and allowing medication time to hit the stomach and work. Also provides much needed sugar. I've used it on kids and adults and it's worked a treat every time. Sweetened condensed milk? I didn't realize there was another kind until my brother screwed up his pumpkin pie, so now I know to ask. That's a really cool tip though. I've never heard of unsweetened condensed milk. I have heard of evaporated milk. Is that what you mean? All I know is what my brother's excuse was for his inedible. Toilet seat covers are the same as blotting paper for oily skin. This is my favorite one so far. Those papers are expensive. Perm papers are made of the same material and come in packs of 1,000 for under $5. They are cut to the same size as typical blotting sheets. I discovered this when I worked at a salon. If you have a highlighter that's dying, take the pen part of it out of the casing and soak it in nail polish remover. It will revitalize it to working like new. This would have made coloring time so much more fun in kindergarten, especially since like only 2 markers would work. Computers are not only for browsing Reddit, they can actually be used for productivity. I don't believe you. Shaving foam reduces / stops misting on bathroom mirrors and car windows. You can also use it to write creepy text, like "I died here" or "I'm watching you" on mirrors of other people's bathrooms. When done right it will be pretty much invisible normally, but the text will show up when someone is taking a bath / shower and the mirror fogs up. Hair conditioner as shaving cream. Edit. I'm only buying a cheap $1-2 bottle of cheap conditioner used specifically for shaving. A big bottle. Any cooking oil is a great way to remove the residue from stickers. IDK if this is recommended, but if you get scratches on wood furniture I've always taken a matching washable marker, colored over the scratch, and then wiped it with a damp cloth to effectively